Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMFE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis before, but it's been a long time, so that's where these lines down here are coming from. And sure, they all pertain, but they're not really relevant anymore. So I'm going to just use these lines at different areas on the chart, because from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines all over the place that can cause clutter and confusion. So we'll just try to keep this as clean as possible. So the first area of support to keep an eye on, and this is what I would call the ideal level of support, is right here at 13 cents. Meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute best? If the price can continue to hold up above 13 cents, that would be a great sign of power. Now, if the price falls below it, by no means am I implying, the overall chart's ruined or anything like that. That is just, again, that ideal situation, because taking a step back, and if you're somebody that just cares about the big picture of things, the health of the overall move, that's where the purple line here comes into play, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is just going to continue to move in the upwards direction. And again, a very simplistic way to gauge the health of the overall move. Simply put, as long as the price is above that purple line as it moves forward, the bulls are in full control, full health. However you can best visualize that. Case in point right here, you can see the price pulled back to it, bounced nicely again, and it just keeps on chugging upwards. So for you big picture players, the very simplistic way to do that, just keep an eye on that purple line right there. What about areas of resistance? So if this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these battlegrounds at? As it stands right now, the sellers seem to be hanging out right up there around the 14.5 cent mark. So 14.5 cents, key level of resistance going forward. But in my opinion, talking about resistances on this one, it's kind of a waste of time. And it's not really a top priority of the bulls. The top priority of this one has been and continues to be just build higher bases. And if you've been watching this one for a while, then you know that as long as the price keeps on building higher bases, those resistance levels just keep on falling and falling. So yeah, 14.5 cents is a resistance, but top priority for the bulls is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority should just continue to be building those higher bases. So still 1 day left this week. It'll be interesting to see how things close out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.